And now, here is your pandemic news report.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the pandemic news report. And we have a recall to report to you guys. And make sure you guys get rid of this ground beef that was being sold in Walmart, just in case you might have it. Over 16,000 pounds of Walmart ground beef was recalled for E. coli danger. All right. And so with that being said, we're going to listen in to some audio so you can get some more details before we go into this article. All right. So let's listen in.
Well, consumer news here when it comes to Walmart shoppers. Check your fridge or freezer as the retail giant has announced a major recall on ground beef. More than 16,000 pounds of ground beef have been recalled because of a possible E. coli contamination. The meat was shipped to Walmart stores across the country, including here in Ohio. The recall affects several ground beef products, and officials recommend throwing the meat away or returning it to the store where you bought it.
For you this morning, if you bought ground beef at Walmart recently, more than 16,000 pounds of Walmart ground beef has been recalled because it might be contaminated with E. coli. The recall affects several products, including both patties and trays of ground beef, ground chuck, and ground sirloin. So far, there have been no reports of any illness.
All right. We're going to go into the article right now. Ladies and gentlemen, get a little bit more deeper with this. All right, so let's take a look. Let's take a look. Find out what's going on here. Okay. So more than 16,000 pounds of ground beef was sold at Walmart, recalled over E. coli risk. And this is Walmarts across the country, all right? So y'all listen up, pay attention, watch, pay attention. All right, again, 16,000 pounds of ground beef produced by Cargill or Cargill, however you want to pronounce it, Cargill Meat Solutions, and sold at Walmart have been recalled due to concerns of possible E. coli contamination. All right, the contaminated beef was produced on April the 26th and April the 27th and distributed, to Walmart stores throughout the eastern U.S., according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture. However, you already heard in those audios that it was across the country. So just them saying the eastern U.S. doesn't mean that people in Washington State, California, maybe the mid states, Utah, Nevada, Chicago, so on and so forth. Yeah, make sure you pay attention to this as well. All right. So far there have been no confirmed reports of illness linked to the beef products, USDA said. Cargill said it launched a voluntary recall out of an abundance of caution, quote unquote. Abundance of caution. The Pennsylvania-based food distributor became concerned of a possible contamination after discovering that previously segregated product had been inadvertently utilized in the production of ground beef, the agency said. Previously segregated product. So product that was separated had been inadvertently used in the production of this ground beef. All right, we want to break things down here at the Pandemic News Report. The ground beef has been sold at Walmart locations in Connecticut, Washington, D.C., Massachusetts, Maryland, North Carolina, New Hampshire, Virginia, West Virginia, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Vermont, and New York. The Cargill products subject to recall include, all right, we're going to break this down, 2 1/4 pounds plastic wrapped trays containing 93% lean, 7% fat, all natural lean ground beef. All right. 1.33 pounds of plastic wrap trays containing 4 prime rib steak burgers patties, all right, 2.25 pounds of plastic wrap trays containing 85% lean, 15% fat, all natural Angus premium ground beef, 2.25 pounds plastic wrap trays containing 80% lean, 20% fat, all natural ground beef chuck, 1.33 pounds of plastic wrap trays containing 80% lean, 20% fat, all natural ground beef chuck patties, and 1.33 pounds of plastic wrap trays containing 90% lean, 10% fat, all natural ground beef sirloin patties. USDA advises consumers to throw away or return the contaminated products to the places that you purchased them from. All right. So one thing came to mind to me when they were saying that, they're doing this out of an abundance of caution. It kind of made me think that when it said they inadvertently used these previously segregated products. My thing is what was those segregated products that were previously segregated or separated, if you will? What were those products actually? Because that's something that might be a need to know type thing. So maybe other stores, other companies can be aware of this, because they're saying it's Walmart now, but how do we know it's not any other stores outside of Walmart? And another thing, like I just repeated earlier, is that they're trying to make it a Eastern thing, but yet you heard in the reports, the audios, that it was across the United States. So again, we want to inform all of the United States at the Pandemic News Report to be aware of these meats. And all the breakdowns that I said, play the video back so you can write down these breakdowns of the different percentages of meats and the poundage of them, in case you purchase these things in those particular weight and lean and fat classes, if you will. All right. So yeah, be very careful, and let your family know, friends know as well. Share this video with others so they'll be informed about this. All right. And let us know what you think. This is the Pandemic News Report, and we're out of here. Peace.
And now, here is your Pandemic News Report.